Welcome to day 5 of Lead Code August Coding Challenge, and let's see what is today's question. Today's question is add and search word design structure data structure design. Design a data structure that supports the following operations: add a word, and search Boolean search. Search word can search a literal word or a regular expression string containing only letters from A to Z, or a dot. Dot means it can represent any character. Let's go through examples. Add word bad, add word dad, add word mad, search pad, search bad, search dot ad, search b dot dot. Problem is a try problem. If you are aware of tries, how tries actually work in nature, and how do you put data into it and retrieve data for various processing, it's well and good. You can skip the video to the later part of it where I've coded the solution. Otherwise, I can give you a brief introduction about how try actually works. So tries are pretty simple in nature. It only has two attributes in it. One is an array of try node in itself, which points to the next pointer. It is a size of 26 because in English dictionary we have 26 characters, alphabets. Zero index is represents A, one index represents B, and 25th index represents Z. The chain continues like this, and a boolean is leaf represents the termination of a word. For example, let's take a code and let's try to build a try out of it. The first iteration you received code and the root was null. The first character is C. You inserted C at the third index. By third I mean second one, because in the array it's always 1 minus the actual index. So it will be represented by 2, and similarly then you moved ahead to O and inserted at its appropriate position. Then you got D, you inserted it at the third position uh, of of the previous Oth element, and then you inserted E at the Dth fourth index, child index. You also updated isLeaf attribute, uh, uh, isLeaf attribute for the node which is a terminal node. Here in this case it's E. When it comes to coding, then you receive the second word coding. You reused the previous three characters from the try that you built previously. So C already existed, you used it. D already existed, you used it. O already existed, you used it. Similarly D, and then you saw that the ith index is empty. You created a new try node and added its respective index. Similarly, you did it for n and g, and you updated is leaf to be true at the gth node. Similarly, you got cool. C you inserted already existed. O already existed. This is a new entry that points to that this O points to at its appropriate OS index, and similarly L you updated at L you updated is leaf to be true. The way we have built a try, we checked whether there was existing pointers of the previous word or not. Similarly, we will be extending this logic a little more to check whether the word is complete or not. What we're going to do is we will check. Suppose we want to search for code, so we start from the root. We check for the cth index of the its children, if it has a valid entry or not. If it doesn't have a valid entry, we reject the saying that the try doesn't contain that word. If it does, then we move ahead to OS, and then you move ahead to D, and then you move ahead to E. At E, you must check whether if leaf is true or not. If it is not, then the word doesn't exist in your try. If it is leaf is true, then it signifies that the word is completely present in your try data structure that you have built. That how do we insert elements in the try and how do we search elements in the try? Let's try and code this out. So you need to define a private class which identifies try node. As discussed, try node will have two elements in it, two attributes in it. One would be a self pointer array of size 26. We'll name it this attribute as children. and let's say this is null right by default, and other part would be a boolean, which is leaf, which is false by default. You'll define a public constructor try node, and you will initialize the children to a new try node array of size 26. So this is how we define a try node. Now comes a private variable, global variable, where you'll be of word dictionary, where you'll be storing the root of the try node root. So whenever you want to initialize the word dictionary, you will return a new try node. So this is the constructor for word dictionary. This is a private class we defined a try node here, and now let's try and add entries in our try. So let's take an iterator which will be moving through uh, the existing try node. Now let's insert the word in the try node. So I'll be looping through every character uh, of the word that has to be added. Character C word dot char at I. Now let's calculate the index where it is to be added. So since everything is in small, we'll subtract minus a from it. And now if this dot children iterator dot children dot index is equal to null, that means it doesn't exist. You need to define a new try node, which would be a new try node, and you will set this index to be the new node. Otherwise, you will move ahead. Like you'll move ahead, you'll update the iterator to its child node of that particular index. And once you are done, it will store. You'll need to update the leaf because this will store pointer, the last pointer to the try node, uh, and you need to update it is leaf to true because it's the terminate. It identifies the termination of that word. This is how we add elements to a try node. Now let's talk about searching in the try node. Searching is a little complex because you need to take care of a specific case where we want to do a reject search. So I'll go step by step. I'll explain how can we do first a static search where you're searching for a particular word, and then we will be extending it to the reject dot to handle that case. So we'll be creating a helper method for this. Let's call it search helper, and we'll be passing the word in it, the start from where we are starting the search, start index where we are starting the search, and the third one would be the root or the try node where we want to define the search helper method. So we will check, first of all we'll check whether the word dot length is equal to s index. If it is, then we will return root dot is leaf, because that signifies whether it was actually a terminal word in our try data structure or not. Otherwise, we will check for the character at the s dot si index word dot char at s index. If s is equal to dot, let's skip it for the first time right now, and let's write the code for the other part first, and then we will extend this logic to fulfill this part. Let's search the index in the try c minus a. This is the index address of the child try, and now we will check if root dot children dot index is not equal to null, and we will use recursion and invoke the search helper method. Word remains the same, s index increases to next, and we will pass this here. If this returns true, then we will return true. Now we will be using the same logic because we want to, and we will be using the same logic and extending and iterating to the all the children, because it can match any of the children out of the 26 characters. I dot 0, I is less than 26, I plus plus. Let me just use this logic. If root dot children dot I is not equal to null, we have just skipped that character and tried searching for the rest of the part of the string. If it returns true, then it's fine. Otherwise, we will return false. The default case is false. Let's try and run this code. False, true, true, true. Let's try and submit this. It passed. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please share and subscribe to the channel.